Do fairies get wing tangles? Do you get to fly around? And she's learned that Philip is very good at gardening. She's just out here reaching for the stars. She doesn't know what she's doing. Ella is here, and there has been tension in the house. Why? Because Ella got upgrade you. Let me upgrade you. That has been really difficult for her stepmother. They start to fly around her and land on her finger. It is beautiful. And her stepmother's like, oh gosh, you're doing this again. But the birds bring her gifts when she sings to them. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You're watching Just a Mom That Sims. I'm KT, and I'm here today for another Fairy Tale Adventures. This is when fairy tales collide. So if you like to have fun and you like a good story, please consider liking, subscribing, following, commenting. Just do all the things. I am starting the episode off with Justin, the Prince Charming, Parker, Sleeping Beauty, and Lady Nyla. So what we really need to do is pick her up because Lady Michaela needs to eat as well. So we're going to go and get her. Yeah, we're going to get Michaela up. I don't know where she went. She was right there. Oh, she scooted off, guys. She's off to the races. I thought she was going to get a milestone, but we need to help her eat because it looks like she absolutely is not. She is just kicking it. So we need to go ahead and grab her up. Let's try these mashed peas that she's probably going to hate and get her fed. We have some goals for this episode. Today, Parker here, who is cheering for, she got the grab milestone. She is going to be trying to explore who she wants to be as an adult. As of now, she doesn't know. Quinn is calling Parker. This is her sister, Quinn Oak. So she's going to answer. Justin's going to go ahead and pick up Michaela. And we're going to go change her diaper and see if we can. We can practice standing. I don't think we can practice crawling yet. Yeah, we'll just practice that a few times. So it is Sunday, and this is one of the days that Ella Cinder has off. They pay her to help watch the kids. You can see Parker wants to be in a dirty environment, and she wants to hire an upgrade technician. So I do think that's kind of funny. She's like, yeah, I just want to be in filth. She's trying to figure out what she wants to be. In the meantime, Justin wants to express his devotion to Parker. Parker has become erratic, so sometimes she just gets naked in a public setting when she absolutely should not. But what can we do about that, We're going to practice a couple more times. Then we're going to help our other daughter, Nyla, practice standing. But yeah, that's goal number 1. Parker is going to start to explore, and I think she'll start that after she eats. Goal number 2 is we'll be over with Ella. Ella has collected about 20,000 simoleons. She's collected very fast since she's been working for the Charmings. They pay her very, very good. It's one of those things where she wanted to say 22,000 simoleons to get her own place, but she feels like she's pretty close now, and she doesn't know if there is a reason to wait. Let's change Nyla's diaper, and then we're going to practice standing with her. You can see Parker likes to watch the kids, but outside of watching them, that is about it. So what we're going to do is start to do some research on some different things. She's going to research natural living because she feels like, what is that about sleeping on the ground? Because if so, I can sleep on the ground. But you can see she doesn't want to do any of the other things. I think she has to start doing research to even know what kinds of things she could possibly be interested in. But right now, only natural living, possibly gardening, but she doesn't even know about that. And romance. Those are the only things she even thinks she could be interested in. So she's got to figure out her life, guys. But she doesn't want to be a homemaker. I won't say she doesn't want to be a mother because I think that might be going a little bit too far. But she doesn't want to have to actually help with the kids. She doesn't want to change diapers and feed them and clean up spit up. She doesn't want to do any of those things. Michaela's asleep, but we have to wake her up because she's hungry. We'll try mashed mangoes. I think she really just hated the peas. So we're going to go ahead and sit her down and see if she likes mashed mangoes. Then Justin needs to clean up because I don't know what time the maid will be here. Oh, it was successful. She really likes these. So let's pick her up. And then I think we could probably just put her in the crib or on the play mat with her sister. Like maybe we could just let the sisters play next to each other, perhaps. I think the maid's already been here, so I think we need to throw things away. But guys, those are our goals for the episode, and that is for us to go with Ella. But what I was going to say is she saved 20,000, and she thinks that's going to be enough to get out of her stepmother's house. She's realistic. She doesn't think it will get her much, but she thinks she could get like a cute little apartment. I mean, it might need some work. Yeah, it was a gnat flying by and this frog actually ate it. Let's go ahead and examine this frog after this too. A kiss for the curse. Among the frogs that hop and roam, some once called a sim life home, twisted by a trickster's curse, from noble lines to fates far worse. Yet only true love, pure and warm, can break the spell and shift their form. All right. And y'all want to know what's funny? Justin then found this frog and he's willing to even kiss it because he's like, maybe if I kiss a frog. Because sometimes okay, girl, we are sorry. Yeah, let's go to sleep. Because what? Rejected by a frog. Hey, Justin Prince, I see you're already in a relationship, so this is awkward. I'll just hop back to being a frog for the rest of my life. Good luck with everything. Yeah, that's crazy. He actually kissed a frog out of desperation and it didn't work. I think that Parker is going to go out because she just wants to see if there are other things that she could do. And she just wants to kind of roam the streets and see what could be done. We'll be right back. We are back with Parker. She is in Innisgreen. She heard that there might be some magic over here. There is magic in their world, but sometimes she doesn't believe it if she can't see it. But here's the deal. She had heard stories of her father being a ghost at one time. She also heard that he was able to come back to life. Now it's interesting because it's not like she was able to witness that. So this would be hard for her to really believe, especially not seeing it. She wonders, was it true? And sure enough, oh, what was that? Oh my gosh, guys, it was like a beam of light came from somewhere, but it didn't affect Parker. We do see some people with wings here. Now, Parker has heard of them, but she also kind of thought that these were fake wings, but she doesn't see how they would be attached. This episode, she's on a mission to figure out what she wants in life. She loves her babies. I said that over and over, but what she doesn't want, guys, is to only be a mom, but she doesn't want to work. So this board is telling her people she could look out for. This is one of the ladies here. So what she's going to do is a polite introduction. And she's like, hi, I'm Parker. She's going to ask like, hey, have you heard about fairies? Parker has felt a calling from within the realms. It's very important for her to embrace her true nature and be a bridge between worlds. Embrace the change, mystical. This is so important, guys. We're going to say yes because her mother, Stacy, was mystical. You may not remember Stacy, but Stacy was very mystical. So we're going to pretend to understand fairy traditions after we brag about being the curry champion. Let's acquire a fable. I have not done this part before. We can't do any. So it looks like some fables lead to other fables. So for this one, you would have to have one from the gnome enthusiast. So we're just gonna ignore it and we'll keep trying. Justin Prince has learned more about Parker and is now very attracted to her. He's very attracted to her looks, guys. It's her personality that he's not at all attracted to. Parker is learning about everybody's money. She did kind of play it off about being a fairy. We're going to ask her because she wouldn't admit outright that she was a fairy. And I don't blame her. Who are you? Why should we trust you? So she's going to say, I heard fairies have dust. Do you happen to have fairy dust? It doesn't look like she's going to give her any. And she's hiding her wings from Parker, even though she's seen other people with wings, just like this guy with the tiny wings. Who are you hugging, girl? Do you know this guy? Philip Wheatley. I don't know where you would know him from. And she's just asking a bunch of questions like, hey, do fairies get wing tangles? Do you get to fly around? And she's learned that Philip is very good at gardening. She's just out here reaching for the stars. She doesn't know what she's doing, but this lady is getting to know Parker better and she's relenting. She's saying, becoming a fairy is a magical experience. You'll need a fairy seedling, which can be found through forging fables, ordering off the computer, or asking a fairy directly. With one safely in your pocket, you can plant it to summon Mother Nature. She will send you on your journey to gain wings. Parker has been gifted a fairy seedling and it has been placed in her inventory. So she does see this place back here. She's going to come over to this building. Parker immediately got mad and it's because they told her she would need to plant the seed. Parker doesn't want to have to plant the seed and water it and nurture the plant to get to the next step of becoming a fairy. So I think what she's going to have to do is really take some time and think about this. You let me know in the comments, do you think as Parker is searching for her journey in life, do you think that being a fairy is a viable option for her? Do you think it's something she could be good at? Let me know in the comments. Back to the story, Parker is back. She's going to use the esteemed Mossville toilet and she has a buff for splendid snooping. Who knew digging digging through fairy court documents could be so fun. Parker is living for the juicy gossip she discovered. So I think it's time for her to go home at this point, and we'll be right back. We are back, guys, and Justin is feeling even more rejected because the frog didn't want him, even though he loves Parker. So we also have our dynasty unity in crisis, and he knows that. So he is actually planning a meeting with his mom and sister soon, and he is really leaning towards telling them that he doesn't want to be a royal at all anymore. And I know that this will absolutely hurt his mom's feelings because that has been very important to her. But Justin has been talking a little bit more to Ella. Oh, y'all, our baby's pulling up. Our oldest. Oh, look, we've been working with both the twins. Now, our little mama over here is very upset. So what I'm going to kind of do is give her a bottle. She needs milk. They need milk sometimes. And then I'm going to put her in the bed because when I say she is a tired girl, but if I can, I want to just do one more practice standing with her and then put Michaela to sleep. We got a space mobile. We've got planets on one of the mobiles and we've got birds on the other. If we could do one practice standing, then maybe she'll wake up and pull the stand. Now, I got to give this baby a bottle as well because Nyla needs milk. They both are still little mamas and need milk. Ella doesn't work Sundays and she only works every other Saturday. Let's go ahead and change her outfit. Okay, we're going to try to get a picture of our oldest, Nyla. Oh, gosh, y'all, I think Nyla stinks. This is so cute. Let's see, maybe we should give Nyla a bath. Guys, but Justin wants to meet with his mom. He's been talking to Ella lately, is what I wanted to say. And in those conversations, he has expressed more and more discontent. He never really wanted to be a prince or a ruler at all. But there is something else he wanted to be, and that is an engineer or to do anything in the science field. He actually has a degree, guys. And in fact, Justin has a degree in physics from the University of Rochester, and he got his degree with honors. He would much rather be doing something with that than doing what he currently does. He wants to take care of the girls. He would love to be home a lot because that's a part he doesn't mind. He just wants some help with it. He just wants to work in his field. He just doesn't want to be a prince, the prince anymore. Justin's gonna put Nyla down, and I think she might try to go night-night. He is going to go ahead and take his shower and check the mail. He's still doing his royal duties too, guys. He's got to take a nap, which finished the day's work. Then he's going to reply to the royal mail, not because he needs to for work, but because he would like to do that. Justin is slightly noble aligned, so he thinks that's fine. Parker is up and she's gonna hire a repair service. Can we hire the noble upgrade one? No, we actually can't, but it's okay. She's gonna call. Oh, she's very unsatisfied in her romantic relationship and fears being alone, but I think that what she would do, she should go jogging, but instead she is actually getting naked to go right outside. She's decided like maybe she'll clean up this one time, but she actually just threw this fool on the floor. Oh my gosh. Well, she'll go jogging now. She's been talking to her sister. I think as Justin answers the noble mail, this is where we're gonna leave them and we'll be right back with Ella Charming. Justin will be meeting with his family, but that will be next episode. We'll just have to wait to see how his family takes that. So we'll be back. We are back and we are here with Eva. She is looking for a new gig. Nothing is paying much. She didn't believe she could go for a Salty Suds commercial because does she look like she cleans? No. Making music, maybe. She could act that out, she thinks. Ella is here and there has been tension in the house. Why? Because, Ella got upgrade you, let me upgrade you. She got her clothes upgraded. Ella could be looking better, but she's looking pretty darn fly. That has been really difficult for her stepmother because who paid for her to wear these better clothes? Ella would tell her was that it's related to a job. In addition to that, Ella got promoted this weekend. Let me show you. Ella has been promoted to nanny. She will now make an additional $7 an hour for $40 an hour. She will receive a $160 bonus. Her next shift is Saturday. The next very interesting part is that Ella has decided that she is going to go out. She is going to look for a place. She has met her goal. Remember, she's hiding her money in the tree out here. She's going to go out here. Sometimes she sings to the birds. And another trick, I did a pro tip about this, but sometimes they give her additional gifts. She gave them the butterfly that she grew, and we're gonna click and we're gonna sing to them, and you will see, just like the pro tip, they start to fly around her and land on her finger. It is beautiful. And her stepmother's like, oh gosh, you're doing this again. But the birds bring her gifts when she sings to them. So what she's going to do is go ahead and cook for them. They like fresh food here. They expect her to cook it. It is around dinner time. Then she is going to sneak away. She does need to go back to work for the Charmings tomorrow. She's off Sundays and Mondays. She needs to go look for a place because she's thinking, I didn't reach my goal, but I do have 20,000 simoleons, and I do think that I could get a place with this. She's been selling fruits and vegetables. She has been making money more than ever with the Charmings. She really appreciates them because they don't expect her to do anything that she hasn't already been doing, but they are paying her more. Ella wants to get into a relationship and play an instrument. She's family oriented, she's musical, but she can't play an instrument because they've never allowed her to have one. She's doing things she wouldn't ever do before. She used the upstairs bathroom a second ago. She's eating before they eat, and they hate for her to eat before they eat. But look at this excellent quality herb crusted salmon. They're sitting a place out. Her stepmother has been asking her, so you think you're doing something with your new clothes, huh? She just ignores her. She's like, I have to have these for my job, and she goes on about her business. So we'll be right back looking for Ella's apartment. But before she can go, this is Justin, Prince Charming's mother. She really took a liking to Ella, and she wants her to come to the Humor and Hijinks Festival, which surprises Ella that she would go there. So we'll be right back. We are back, and it was actually his sister that showed up. They look so much alike. So this is Lady Carla Thebes. We're like, hi, how are you? We're just gonna tell her it's so nice that she called us. Let's change into the coat that Justin bought us because it is freezing out here. It is actually on the verge of a blizzard, but she thinks it's so nice to be out here getting to know his sister. And she's like, maybe she could be the one to bridge the gap between him and his family. It's not her job, but it doesn't change that she likes it. So let's join the jokesters together. And again, Ella is just so shocked that she would even be partaking in this, like any of his family. It's Justin. He had to come out here for an event, but he's going home. He did not even see Ella. What they just need to do is start doing jokes. They were telling her you could win money, and if that's true, then it could really help her in her goals. Ella has joined the jokesters. We are in the jokesters. Okay, we've got a point. Impersonate a prankster. Well, let's do the impossible sausage meme. Oh, a fairy is here, and again, this is a world where you see magic. And Ella has seen fairies. She's experimented with a green plant sim. That's been her man. We're gonna poke fun at the pranksters. Let's do the impossible sausage meme. We're comedy level 3 for this. Okay, we'll just keep doing funny things. It's helping us be funnier. I don't know where Carla went, but let's see if she'll come. Oh, she's actually trying the bubble blower with us. I think that's kind of cool. I can't believe she's hanging with us like this, and Ella certainly can't believe it. The pranksters win, so we didn't win, but it's okay. There are fireworks here. Ella's thinking she could look at apartments in the city. Okay, we're gonna go watch. Y'all, this guy looks like her plant sim man. That's crazy. But either way, she thinks he's kind of cute, so I think she would try to do a cheerful intro. She's just spending his time getting to know Carla, and she has learned that Carla is a little bit shy. She's looking for love. She wants to keep the dynasty going, but feels a lot of pressure. Carla is also telling her she doesn't know if she's interested in men or women. So I think that's very, very interesting to know, and I think it's nice that she confided in Ella about these things. Y'all, the Sims have gotten into a fight over the pranks. We're gonna go to this restroom over here, and we're gonna go home because we don't want any parts of fights. Well, we're not gonna go home. We're actually gonna go look at some apartments here, so we'll be right back. Guys, Ella is in this building, and all of the units are open. It's a little bit scary to her, and she wonders, why would they all be open? So yeah, she's gonna go in and check them out, but she has gone into some of them, and one of them, it definitely needed some TLC. Like everything in there would have to be fixed. One of them had a sign saying that it was haunted, and she was like, oh my gosh, is it? She loves the city, but she just doesn't know if this is worth it. And then she heard a rumor about the third place that some Sims actually died there. She doesn't know if she can risk it. Oh, let's check this out. Let's look for snow globes. Then she is gonna go home after she looks for snow globes, and she's gonna look at some more places tomorrow. So let's go home and we'll be right back. We are back, and Ella is gonna go straight downstairs and get some sleep. But actually, her crow woke her up, so she is going to give him a green bean. He actually likes to eat green beans. Show affection to him. She is so good at this. And we're gonna get some sleep. Oh gosh, it's her stepsister, but she just came and got a book and went back up. Normally I would say we'd be right back, but I want to show you what the sisters has been up to. Hazel has been doing what you see Hazel doing, which is watching TV. We have Jasmine, who has actively been still on Cupid's corner and being evil. She found this guy, Doc, and she thinks he could be a good meetup for her. Nicholas is ambitious, but she doesn't think he really has money. Augustine is high maintenance but lazy like her, and she doesn't want another lazy sim like herself. So she has saved him and she plans to contact him. And then her stepmother's down here like, look at this raggedy mirror in this raggedy bathroom. And I don't know if the mousetrap worked either. So she came down here. She's like, who's the most beautiful mother of them all? And that crow was like, I don't know, but I'm probably going to pick your eye. So I'm going to get close to you until then, because she hates this bird. I don't know why she would be showing it affection, but she's up to something. So she's going back upstairs. I don't know if she got the gig, guys. She did get this making music gig. So it's on Tuesday night. She's actually in a pretty happy mood, and she is being joyful from being mean spirited. It's not just that. It was a gig for a younger lady. So she feels good. She feels like she can get more roles pretending to be young. Like she feels like her BBL is finally paying off. And guys, this is where we're going to leave this episode of Fairy Tale Adventures. We are going into Winterfest. Next episode, Ella, she is going to continue to look for her own place. She is losing hope because now she feels like even if she hit the 22,000, that's not going to be enough, that she needs to go to 30 to get a nice place that she doesn't have to completely fix up by hand. Also, Justin is going to meet with his mom and sister because he feels like it might be time to tell them that he doesn't want to be Prince Charming anymore. He just wants to be Justin the scientist. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Let me know what you think in the comments. And until next time, remember, keep swimming, be happy, and always have a blessed day. Bye bye.